What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about Bed Bath & Beyond real quick. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's just for entertainment purposes only. So let's be entertained. I want to talk about Max Payne since we're coming into Friday. I want to talk about the Ortex, and we'll take a quick look at the charts, see where it could go, what we're looking at, and I think we're in an interesting spot right now. So stick around. If you don't mind, you can hit the like button. I'll get right into the information. So as far as Max Payne goes, we kind of have been putting a lot more weight on this. We know that we can get pinned. We can get pinned very easy. You're welcome to drop in the comments if you think we are going to be pinned or if you think we will beat the odds in this one. But as of right now, Max Payne's sitting at $20, which I mean is a good thing, right? Because where we're sitting right now, well, as of close, I just hit refresh, so it was somewhere around 18 bucks on the lower side. So that means there could be some upside. So we like to hear that there is at least a little bit of upside there. So, if you're playing anything tomorrow, I would keep Max Payne in mind until you see it get too far away from there, either one direction or the other. But usually seems like a pretty decent target. So, strike or two strikes out, not always a bad idea. Looking at the Ortex, it's estimating that the short did go down just a little bit by about 6% in 2.24 million shares. So we're looking at still 50% of the live short interest of the free float, still incredibly shorted in 35.2 million shares. 100% utilization. The cost to borrow did go down a little bit. It's at 70%. I mean, still pretty high, but I think that was at 100 or something yesterday whenever we made the video. So we did see a little bit of pullback there, but I mean, it's still high overall. So what I'm looking at is we've just been getting rejected around that $18.40 so far, but I think we are about to break out of that. We got kind of this flat top with a rising support, so it should break up. Doesn't mean it has to hold, but it pushed us up through there, so I want to see if this is our new bounce target here at $18.40, and if we're going to ride that trend line for a little while on up. It's going to be, one or the other. We might see a little bit of action in the after hours, maybe just because of being right at support. Maybe they want to get it closer to that 20 by the time that we get open, and then we'll have a little bit of fluctuation. But overall, I'm still not complaining about where we are. Yeah, we took a big hit, but I want to see what happens. Are we going to be in this broadening channel? That'll be my next question, is if we fell back into this broadening channel that we were in way back here whenever we were talking about it at 8 to 10 bucks and then just took that massive move, are we getting sucked back down in there? So if we do, there's a lot of area for downside if we're playing back in that channel. We're riding high on it, so we either need to get up and above this trend line to confirm that we're going to make our way on up and move from there, or we're either going to get sucked back down, which could put us at a base, I mean somewhere down here in the $14.40 if it happened as early as tomorrow morning, which I don't think that that's going to happen, not with Max Payne at 20. I think having Max Payne at 20 is probably going to pull us back up on top of this trend line, in my personal opinion. I don't know that for a fact, but getting over the 1840, using it as support, and then having Max Payne at 20 gives me a pretty good idea that we're probably going to follow this trend line at least for until the end of Friday. So close to it, that would put us right around $20 and $20 and I can't see my charts. I got so much marking on here. $20.40, if they want to ride it right to the very peak on Friday, which is a strong possibility knowing where Max Payne is. So I'm targeting somewhere in that area. Like I said, I wish I had a crystal ball to tell you guys exactly what was going to happen, but that's what I'm seeing. Just, coming off this flat top with the rising, I think it is going to push us in that direction. So I'll keep this one short today. I know some of them get a little bit longer because I ramble on about some stuff, but what are we doing on the RSI? I mean, the daily RSI was smoking, so it's nice to see that coming back down. We were pushing 90 plus, and now at least it's sitting a little more comfortable, 70. And we can see if it'll pop a little bit of a, as of right now, it looks like it's coming down just a little bit lower than where it was, so I would have liked to see that turn. But we'll see where this wants to actually make a base. What are we doing on the 1 hour? The 1 hour is setting a little bit of higher lows. So we are getting a little bit of warm up if you're looking at the RSI there, and that's a good sign. Short term still, doing kind of the same thing. It's a little ugly. We're seeing a lot of big pushes up and big pushes down, which is making it a little bit more difficult to get some real confirmation. But all in all, where were we? So we're sitting about the same level on the RSI, from here to here, which is okay. We're at the same price, and we're still just barely above the 50 range, 57, 58. So I think it will get a little bit of push. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. Thanks for coming back, watching another one. Hope you made some money today. If you don't mind, again, you can drop a like, you can leave a comment if you wish. Tell me if we're going to be pinned, if we're not going to be pinned, if we're going to beat the odds, and we'll just go from there. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.